Hello, we're in Algebra 2, Lesson 83, which talks about the product rule with variables and the power rule with variables. So we're talking exponents in this lesson. Your product rule, as a reminder, says that if the bases are the same, the exponential expressions are multiplied by adding the exponents. So in this one, we're adding exponents. That would be like if I have x to the a power multiplied by x to the b power, my answer would be x to the a plus b. So if I have x to the a, y to the 2x, x to the a over 2, and y to the 3x over 4. I need to simplify. These two have like bases, so I'm going to add these two exponents. So my x's, I have x to the a and x to the a over 2. So I'm really only looking at the a plus a over 2. When I'm adding with fractions, I need to have a like denominator. So here I'm going to change this to 2a over 2 plus a over 2. And so I'm going to end up with 3a over 2 for my x. So my answer for x would be x to the 3a over 2. And then I'm going to do my y's. So for my y's, I have y to the 2x and y to the 3x over 4. Again, I'm really only looking at the exponents right now because I want to add them. So 2x plus 3x over 4. And again, I want to have a common denominator, so I'm going to multiply by 4 here to get 8x over 4 plus 3x over 4, which gives me 11x over 4. So I'm missing the x. My final answer is x to the 3a over 2, y to the 11x over 4. And that's it for the simplification of that one. This is the same except for, since it has some in the denominator and we're just going to go with the adding, we're going to take these two variables and move them to the numerator. And when we move something to the numerator, if it's in the denominator, we change the exponent to a negative or the opposite. So in this case, I'm going to rewrite it and get x to the a minus 2, y, let's go ahead and put the x's together, x to the negative a over 2, y to the a plus 4, y to the negative 2a. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did up at the top. So here for the x's, I've got a minus 2 plus negative a over 2. So I'm going to combine the two a terms, changing this one. I'll have 2a over 2 minus a over 2. So I get 1/2 a over 2. And then I also have this minus 2, but it's not a like term with the a values, and so I'm just going to put it at the end. Okay, so then my answer would end up being, for the x part, x to the a over 2 minus 2. And then for my y's, I have a plus 4 plus negative 2a. Okay, so I have a and negative 2a, which gives me negative a, and then the plus 4. So for my y, I have y to the negative a plus 4. And then this would be my final answer for that one. The power rule is even a little easier than that. So for a power rule, remember you're multiplying the exponents. If you have a term with a exponent and then parentheses and another exponent outside. So if it's x to the a power in parentheses into the b power, then you would multiply the a and the b to get x to the ab. So here again, I'm multiplying 2 times a plus 2 because that's my exponents. And so my new exponent would be 2a plus 4. So my answer would be just x to the 2a plus 4. And the last one, kind of same thing. I'm going to pop this up to the top in just a minute, but we've got x to the ab, x to the a from the denominator, It was negative, now it's going to be positive when I move it. And then I have y to the ab plus 2a. So I can combine these two using my product rule. And I'm really not combining necessarily. I'm just writing it ab plus a. And then y to the ab plus 2a. And this would be my final answer. That's it. Let me know if you have questions. We're going to start Zoom Classroom on Monday, so I hope to see you all there. Make sure you're on time. You can sign in just a few minutes before to make sure that you're there on time. And I'll answer questions and talk about Zoom and talk about what's coming up in the next few weeks. Okay, thanks.